Here's Ullman. Ullman looking to post up. He works his way around.
South Adelaide and in this game now.
And
great move to the basket.
Here's Brown again. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Great ball movement, but denied. Here he is on the other end of the court. The sky hook.
Both hands.
Looking to move the ball quickly. He goes himself. The athleticism from the American. He steps back outside, takes the 3 ball, and that's how you do it.
And that's how you get back into the game with an and one. Great drive to the basket.
Hoppo, such a great stretch player, can step outside to the arc and just really let things fly. As Chol looked in, that bounces kindly to him.
He had some hops. That was quite a jump to the basket.
Look.
Oh, look at that.
Here's Brown. Denied. Devon Jones
says no, thank you.
Rewa punishes the South Adelaide Panthers. To Chiapatoni. And now Zinza, he gives it out. And that's the look that you don't want to give if you're the Central District Centenera, I should say. He gives it to Devon Jones, and now Rewa has it. And look at the passing.
Oh, Divine from Devon. And he flexes because he loves it.
That's Divine. Looks to shoot. Gives it to Chiapatoni. And with 10 seconds left, he's going to drive. Works on Atwa. And that's a nice move.
Serve the basket. Great work from Chiapatoni.
And maybe you fight fire with fire. You've got players like Brad Jonek on your team. Ullman. That's how you do it. That's a 3-point play. Hoppo, he takes it.
Knocks it down.
And here now. It's Dow. Dow working inside. He might have the dunk or opts out. I'd like to see that. On cue, Brad Jonek.
Your boy, Brad Jonek.
Plenty of points on offer. And look at the steal there. Rewa knew where the ball was. We'll put it up for 3.
Pull-up jumper. Brett Marstyles on fast break.
And Brown finds Ullman. Ullman back to Barton. Barton responds.
We're going to see it again from Rua. Centenara. He takes a 3 ball and knocks the 3 ball. 3 threes in a row.
Steps around Dow. Has the screen. Has the space. Doesn't take it, but decides to drive. Nice. Stop and start. And gets that in. To look to Rewa. Rewa steps inside. Look at the handles on him. But he gets it back. Gets second chance. The vision on him is superb. And the basket. My mind's blown. Here's Rewa. Rewa to shoot it himself. Responds in the to give it a go themselves, and really great challenge from
Hoppo with a double-handed block says no way, not in my house.
Of course, his namesake on the show.
Surfs up, splash down from downtown Adam Brown.
And Jonek really wants to put up another 3-point shot. He hasn't really had success so far though. Here's Brown, fakes him. And that's it to Rewa. He's seen plenty of it in the second term. And steps inside Ullman. That is elite from...
We're extending the D now, the Central Districts.
The press looks good and the turnover. Here's Ding. Puts it up, and that's 2 more points. Brown tries his best, actually does it really well. Here's Brown moving it out, and the floater from Zinza. And he might slow things down a bit. No, he gets past, and he might go up himself.
Oh! Ding, ding, ding. He says, not in my house. It's a great step by Zinza to get around Rewa, and he had eyes to go, this is going to be...
do something with this. Jonek goes inside, and denied. Oh, Ding. Float.
And they do. What a pass. Great cut to the basket by Zinza. Can Zinza be that man? He won't be, but Jonek with a big gap. There was no one around him. Splash down.
You'd see it a Grosser. And here's Luck. Luck, it falls kindly.
Devon Jones throwing it down. Love to see that.
But Devon with the rebounds. And then the turnover. Jonek bringing it up quickly, gives it to Ullman. Ullman finds a way inside and gets it to go. He doesn't have anyone on him. Could go, but decides to drive. He finds space.
That's that first very super quick step.
Jonek hasn't shot a 3 since he hit that first one of his match, but decides to drive. Ullman has a lot to beat, but doesn't need to beat him. Plenty is happening down at Marion. You'll be able to see that on the Premier League Facebook page. Just search the Premier League.
Bringing them within 6 points. with 3 minutes to play in this quarter. Dow dicing his way through the key.
He's such an athletic player, such a dynamic youngster. Speaking of which, Jonek nearly loses it, gives it to Ullman, and decides to go himself. Jonek
left wide open. Cannot do that.
Did you see that three?
They're going to hit a shot from outside, or they're going to penetrate and dish.
But,
just like that from Jared Hoppo.
On the inside, but also on the outside too. Brad Jonek's looked heaps good in this last term. But Jimmy Dow just finds his way, kind of trickles away. Here's Dow taking it again. And
count it.
Points on points on points for Jimmy Dow. Javatoni, he's got time to think through his options. How about that?
Nice bucket.
So here's Luck. Can Luck continue? It does.
Luck drops on the stroke of three-quarter time.
He rocked up to the match against West a few weeks ago with a straw pick in his mouth, with a toothpick. He's Dow from the three-point line. Oh, he's signs Ullman up, put it through his legs.
Nutmegs him.
Oh no! The putback. Devon Jones. Very lively at times. It's actually really good to have a player like that. And Dow puts it in. And now Brown gives it to Ullman. Ullman with the floater. That rattles in. And now Brown. Brown to Ullman. Ullman trying to post up on three players. Floats it in. Nearly getting him on off his feet. There's Brown. Hoppo steps up. And that one.
Hungry Hoppo. And one for the young man. Big time basket at a big time of the game for South Adelaide.
And look at the celebration from Hoppo. You'll see it on the replay on the big screen here. But he just says, count it, count it. And now Devon Jones back on court. And the turnover, Ullman will put this up. The farmer brings it up and slams it down. He gets up. Deng thought he'd have a piece of it and was fingers hips away. But Ullman just had one intention to slam that, flush it down. Great talent with this five on the court now. That's not a good pass, and the turnover. Now Deng brings it up. He's got Brown on him. Brown defends well. Doesn't give away the foul. Here's Brown, a heavy screen on Deng. Deng's hurt his knee. And that throw ball falls by Barton, but Deng is on the ground and Deng is hurt. Here's Devon, gives it over to Deng. Deng has a lane, and he puts it down. Luo Deng, but will charge forward. Gives it to Rewa, gives it to Zinsa, and that three is a necessity because that's not good.
Did that.
That's not what you want. And Dow will bring it up, gives it to Deng, and he lays it in. And then Zinsa dribbles his way around, gets past Devon Jones, and that is Hoppo passed it to Brown. Brown should shoot that, but he doesn't. Steps inside and denied. Deng puts an asterisk on top and says, "Hey."
Sent that ball to Manapara. He hit that so hard. That's gone straight out onto Main North Road. We're a bit worried. I think there's some worried faces.
What a pass out to Devon. He gets up like an influencer at Mount Lofty, hangs around for photos. Devon Jones.
He's at Windy Point. He's with his loved ones.
Oh, and the
Everyone's
steal
happy.
by Rewa nearly goes.
He's enjoying the view.
Jones with 14 as well. About half of them dunks too. Turnover and...
Turnover. There's three in the space of 10 seconds, but they're going to dribble it out here. And Centrals are going to take the win at home, 87-78.